All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful pick a card reading. Now, I know y'all see it's probably set up a little bit differently if you have tuned in the past from what you're used to. We're just going to finish out this last little quarter, and you'll see when we get into the pile selection how it's set up. But before we do all that, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Now keep in mind, I know I just said that time and energy are fluid, which they are. However, when we get to the pile selection, you will see that I kind of put a time, if you will, or a month, let's say, to each pile, and that's just for chronology purposes, just to keep it in order, if you will, because like I said, we're finishing up the last quarter of the year, right? However, that really doesn't matter because, as I just said, it could have already played out. It doesn't have to be, in that particular month. It could be playing out at the time you see it, which may not be that particular month, right? And or, like I said, a prophetic message to come, even if not that particular month, right? That's why I say what I say. But so it really doesn't even matter. And just keep in mind too that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly all right. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know. Only you know your life, so use your free will and discernment to determine that, okay? And please don't force that shoe to fit if it doesn't. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that ain't for you. I also do not subscribe to gender roles over here. Now, you will hear me say he, she, but that's in reference to masculine and or feminine energies. And of course, we all have them both within us. So again, flip-flop yourself as you need to, apply where it lies, otherwise let it fly. Finally, I am big on numerology. Whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, or possibly even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. However, whatever. Could just be confirmation that you need to pay attention at that time, I don't know. But moving into pile selection, so this is still pile 1, and you will see it labeled November, or excuse me, wow. It's something with y'all in November, which this is November, okay, pile 2, and then December. So don't be, or pile 3, so don't be surprised if you are drawn to more than one. That just means that there are messages in each for you, and obviously they are all for you, Leo, so it really doesn't matter once again, okay? And then they all tend to coincide and connect anyway, as you will see in the wrap up. So please stay tuned. Even if you just watch one versus another, stay tuned to the end because you will see how it all wraps up and makes sense, because they tend to just deliver it in a little bow for you. Okay, like for real. So at this time, please just take your mindful deep breaths, get into your zen, allow spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile or piles that are meant for you. And if you are find yourself drawn to one more so than another, it just can mean that that one may be a little stronger in your life at the time that you're viewing. I have no idea, but there's a reason for everything. So pay attention to the nudges that you feel, okay? Whenever you're ready, timestamps will be below. Let go and grow. Now, let's get a quick word of prayer before we dive into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful day and this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you for using me. Thank you for the voice, for the clarity, for the mental stability, for the insight and wisdom. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, protects, nurtures, and nourishes whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out as I know you will see fit for the highest good of any and all involved. For this and all other blessings, I come, ask, and give thanks yet again. Ashe, 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 all. Alright, you guys, let's get it. I should mention that Leos overall, y'all are giving me a interesting vibe. I heard a mixed bag of tricks. So what's really going on? Because in pulling the cards and everything, it just with some, especially when we get to the bottom of the deck energies, you'll see what I mean. I was just like, ah, like, you know what I mean? So this will be interesting. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. All right, my beautiful Leos, for those of you who chose this pile number 1, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Keep in mind, we're diving deeper into the month of October, if you will, right? But either way, we're diving deeper into this imagination energy. Every time I get this card, screams heavy, like 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra, Piscean energy. Is something about seeing things. Like I hear, use your imagination as you step into the gold mine. What she say? Savannah Christina. Gonna fall for you. Thought I was approved, but you just had to prove to me I wouldn't play the fool. 'Cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can make love all through the night till the early morning. Honey, she getting freaky in that song. Gold Mine is what it's called. I mixed it all up because I was hearing various parts of it. I don't know who this. Some of y'all may be saying this to whoever you dealing with. Talking about in the bedroom, honey. Do what you need to do, but still, I get that creative energy, that vibe. You know, get into that sacral and that solar plexus chakras, right? That is Scorpio and your energy. I feel solar plexus is definitely your energy. But here, this is heavy Piscean as far as seeing things, you know, like what is it that you're imagining and creating in your mind? Because what it is in your mind, so shall it be. You know what I mean? And then put that energy towards it, that loving, carefree, jovial, you know, youthful, childlike, innocent type of energy towards it, and watch it manifest. You know what I mean? So, these are standing out to me. And what are they? One that's green, like earth energy. Like I said, and y'all do affect the heart chakra, so for sure get in that earth energy and stabilize and ground your heart. But it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Dang, I can't even count. Hold on. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now I'm getting 8. Because the blue ones, oh wow. Because the blue ones kind of look like the green ones, and they really kind of go hand in hand with it. It got shades of green in it. So honey, I'm honestly getting 8, 9, and 10. They may be numbers for you. That may be confirmation. You may have been born August 8th, 9th, or 10th, and or in the month of August, September, or even October. And this may be a power, or either one of those months may be a powerful month for you, however it resonates. That may be when your creation is coming into fruition. I have no idea, but it's something about it for real. And and then who was that? I said 6th chakra, right? So that's Virgo energy. And then even the 8th house, who was that? Scorpio, and 9th is Sage, and 10th is Cappy. So any one of those signs or energies may be truly affecting you. The card itself says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Use it, baby. Use it. Because I promise you, something is ready to explode, to really come to the surface. I heard break bread. Child. Let's see what this has to deal with for y'all. Get into your topper here. Wow. Oh my. The wolf, the clan of the wolf heart. And I say wow like that. Your thing just fell over. But I say wow like that because this came out exactly right here or in this pile for, who did I just do? Cancer. So you may even be heavily connected to Cancer. Because I just talked about that 4th chakra. That's the heart chakra. And that's 4th house is Cancerian energy strong. We're gonna get into it, but even like I told them with this, I mean, it screams like heavy balance. I get Libra energy out of this. Speaking of the month of September, right, and October for that matter, early October, but it's something about balancing your heart, lightening your heart so that you can be carefree, let go of whatever no longer serving you, move from the 1 to the 4 in that stable energy, as that just fell over. And we can probably have to lay these flat. Look, and there go your success. We're gonna have to lay these flat so they don't keep falling over. But anyways, yeah, and you definitely have a soul tribe. You know, spirit animal totems may be eagle, hawk, shark, wolf, obviously. Listen at that. And then a butterfly. What else is it? What did I say? Horse or unicorn. And what is over here? That look like a monkey or something. Some kind of monkey. Yeah. So what was I saying? It's something about a balance too between this fire and water energy, especially if you have those heavy in your chart. It's also something about birthing that inner child and allowing it to be free. Like I said, be carefree and roam. It may even be Cobra here at that throat chakra. I feel like there's a transformation going on or needs to occur. Speaking of that 1 going to the 4, making that 5, that's the 5th chakra, right? Taurus energy, Mercurial energy, even Gemini or Virgo potentially. We already said Virgo, but either way, what I'm saying is there needs to be a transformation, or there may be a transformation, or you may start feeling changes at your throat and or third eye or crown. Look at that, bringing in peace and stability and clarity here with that blue butterfly, for sure. I love that. We're gonna get into the reading of this towards the end. Let me set these up so that they don't keep falling. Hold on. All right, that wind feels amazing, but it be trying to send my cars flying. I don't like that. That's disrespectful. But nah, it's just a vibe. It's the energy. We're gonna set this aside until the end and get into that. Okay. All right. Let's see what this may have to deal with for you. Ooh, wait a minute. But who all tied up? Who all I heard confused? I'm sucking fruit, huh? Who is not wanting to see it? This is why I said, y'all, I got like, it's such a contradicting and conflicting energy, and that's exactly what this is. Some of y'all I feel like y'all been stuck, and that's why it's like, it's use your imagination. Come on now, like for real, untie yourself. You are not stuck. She holding herself hostage like that. That's by choice. This is self-inflicted energy. You are never stuck, honey. Get them negative thoughts with them black crows or whatever they are. Get them on out your mind, you know. Set yourself free. You are not victim. This is victim mentality. You are not a victim, honey. You have the power and the energy. Wow. I don't know if I like this, y'all. I mean, I don't at all with the star reverse. This is not seeing the truth. This is not the star. This is not healing yourself with this in reverse. This is not moving. This is going backwards. This is going back to the tower. It's like you want to be in that chaos and confusion with that 8 of Swords right there. Some of y'all really are truly loving the life of I just heard La Vida Loca. But you are, I mean, for real, it's like you loving the life of chaos is what I was going to say. You like to be in that illusion. You won't, y'all, come on, Leo. Come on, man. No. Some of y'all truly loving a life of victimhood. And I'm not shaming or blaming. I don't like it. Like, I can't get down with that. Not no more. See, you need peace, baby. You need to meditate, for real. Take a break from whatever you doing. All that mental fuckery, for real. This is Libra energy right here. Mind you, this is any air sign. Get Gemini heavy, but it can be Libra or Aquarius, especially with Aquarius in the star in the center here. This is all air, all mental. And then look, I mean, and that's what they want you to do. Use your imagination, but in a positive aspect, okay? It comes, you got to bring it with this heartfelt energy right here, like for real, because that's what I just got through saying. What you're trying to manifest, if as long as you think it and put that heart, that loving energy, light, carefree loving energy, right? That's why I be saying childlike innocence, because they just happy. They ain't nothing. They don't have any regrets. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any ill will. They only, not until they're tarnished. And why I said it like that, that's just what it is. But not until they're tarnished by the by being swayed or groomed by an adult. Yes, I said it like that, because kids, if you really let kids be themselves, you could really learn a lot from them and stop being so restrictive upon them. You know what I'm saying? Because they just so open and free. They do what the hell they want and don't think twice about it. They take risks without thinking about and worrying about the consequences. Now, I know sometimes you do got to take, not even sometimes, more, you do need to be, I can't even get it out. It should be more of a calculated risk, but a risk all the same. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what kids do. Like, and if look, I'm hearing when they fall, they get back up again. 'Cause a saint is just a sinner who fell down, then got up. They learn from their mistakes, man. But the only way you gonna know is to try. Anyway, Aaliyah, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what your potential abundance is if you get from the low vibe of these, right? And bring yourself into the high vibe by praying, meditating, relaxing, taking a break from it, stop stressing about it, so that you can be balanced enough to have a clear and stable mind, right? It's nothing like peace of mind. I'm trying to tell y'all that is the most valuable commodity ever. It's literally priceless. Look at what I say. I got the power. I told y'all, you got the power, like literally. I'm telling you, you can bring yourself about it. This is you, that strong lion. Roar, honey. What's that? You're gonna hear me roar. Come on, Katy Perry. It says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And I need for y'all to do that, because I do not like this right here. Starting now, baby. I don't at all. Hold on, we're gonna get to the reading of this because this can be kind of lengthy. Okay, the number 14, Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Pages 84 through 87, but for what I'm going to read to you, we're going to end on 86. All right. You belong to the Clan of the Wolf Heart. This is a soul tribe with boundaries beyond bloodlines and geography. It is based on soul connection to love's wisdom and higher truths of Great Spirit. The clan is united through wolf medicine and the heart. These are the qualities of the divine feminine that unify, allowing for a palpable experience of oneness that brings power to our collective wisdom and purpose. Inner reading. Reach out for help from others, which you honor and respect your individuality in your own unique life journey. Balance social time with taking care of your own individual needs, including the need for time out in solitude to hear your inner truths and renew yourself. That's that Four of Swords, yes? And I'm glad that that's upright, honey. Anger can be a sign from the soul, a sacred gift that asks you to deal with the situation to bring about something different and more empowering. Use your anger as a sacred gift with compassion and clear purpose. Fight wholeheartedly when you need to safeguard what truly matters. Be open to a greater guiding wisdom so that you know when to be merciful and when to cut something off completely. Believe in the power of your inner voice and do not silence yourself. All right? Clear them negative thoughts, yes? Spiritual guidance. Through the wolf heart, we are soul kin. Whilst our external identities may shift and change with circumstance, our soul tribe is fixed in the heart of the wolf way. It is the backbone of the emerging New World culture. This began as alternative culture, but is now growing stronger in numbers, becoming more pervasive in consciousness, in influence, in power. It is rising up as the saving grace, guiding the human race into new order. Because our personalities are strong and we are not afraid to voice our individual truths, we may get our buttons pushed by each other at times. However, when we remember that we are on the same team, fighting for the same greater purpose, we can forgive and encourage each other, not take it too personally, and continue to effectively harness the power of what we can accomplish together. Wolf medicine bestows the qualities of endurance, inner wisdom, and community. Wolves mate for life, and the wolf clan has an organized social structure that includes a balance between group endeavor and individualism. The social order of the wolves provides support, loyalty, and thriving. And yet wolves are free-spirited animals. What I keep saying about that free spirit. Wolf wisdom teaches us how to balance solitude and socialization. It teaches that both are needed for the well-being of ourselves and our clan. Wolf wisdom teaches us to share ourselves without losing ourselves. The howl of the wolf is primal and powerful. It is used to locate clan members or to define the boundaries of their territory to wolves from outside of the pack. The howling wolf is medicine for standing your ground and defending that which is rightfully within your guardianship. If this strikes a note within you now, Be aware that using your voice and your energy to set boundaries and claim your space is important. That throat chakra, yes? That's why that cobra there. The territory is not physical. That is the way of ego. The territory is spiritual. Claiming it means reclaiming and sustaining the right state of mind and the expanded consciousness of open-heartedness to the divine that allows you to determine the quality, consciousness, and stability of that space for all beings that seek refuge within it. And the right state of mind is not the Eight of Swords, okay? Wolf medicine is the awakening of the pathfinder, the way shower, the teacher. Wolf can learn new ways and teach them to others. Part of your soul purpose is to guide and inspire others through what you learn to master in your own life. We are the people who can do what's needed. We can fight the status quo, ravage the human mind away from inadequate responsiveness, and elicit soul passion and on-the-ground action to take us from merely salvaging what we can into alchemical eco-salvation and the birthing of a new world order. Let us recognize ourselves as the empowered ones. The divine has blessed the tribe of the wolf heart with intelligence, individuality, social and community values, commitment and ability to outwit enemies, protect and defend what matters, and adapt to change successfully. May we realize our abilities, tap into the resources we have, and use them fruitfully. May we have joyful courage and confidence in who we are and what we are here to do. Yes, yes, and yes, please, okay? And before I get out of here, I meant to show y'all the overall underall energy. For the tarot, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. And as I hear, wait, excuse me, I hear wait. Something about that. This is obviously like stuck energy, right? It's not moving anywhere. The Three of Wands already asks you to be patient, right? But some of y'all probably being impatient because this is Aries energy, yes? And y'all trying to move too fast. And because I just hear, wait upon the Lord and you shall renew your strength. And if you don't take heed to the advice, look at here, what's under the divine abundance. And like I said, that's why I said what I said in the little channeling that I gave y'all, because I was just like, ugh, you know, when all these came out, well, not all these, but good God. Sorry, y'all, like, these cards be so annoying. I swear. You have to make all that noise. Anyway, but yeah, when both of those came out, the Three of Wands in reverse and the loss, I was really like, yo, ugh. And then bottom of the deck for the, what is this called? Your topper here. We got, I don't want to butcher it, but Uluka Bahini. And she who rides the owl brings justice. That's the Libra energy. Wisdom as well, right? Mental clarity and stability is what I'm getting to. Anyway, see what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it there, y'all, because I'm trying to hurry up and honestly get from where I'm at. It just, But I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. If you want to join me for another pile, you can. I will see you there. Look, I don't even know. I don't even know. And I feel like that's how y'all are for real. Because I know I'm in y'all energy. Oh, God. What I said, yeah, I'll see you there if you want to go to another pile. If not, please take care. You may want to stay tuned for the wrap up to see how this all coincides, because I honestly do not know how this is about to go. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, please come on with that love and light. Y'all need it for sure. Find it deep within, honey, and utilize it. But I'm out. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Leos, for those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. I had to lay y'all's things flat because the wind kept blowing them. I didn't want them to get blown away, but this month we're diving deeper into this beautiful self-esteem energy, and I need for y'all to find it, honey, because if you came off of pile 1, or if you missed it, you may want to go back and listen, because oh my God, y'all are in desperate need. This is powerful. That is center of your overall reading. No coincidence whatsoever. And I was telling y'all, I feel like even here about the energy behind the sacral, solar plexus. I mean, all of them quite literally, really, for y'all. Starting from the bottom. Now we hear it, Drake. He keep coming through. But especially you got to start with a solid foundation in that root chakra. And then move on up through the sacral, solar plexus, and of course that beautiful heart of yours, Leo. I don't know what happened, I really don't. I do feel like some of y'all, like I said, been living a life back here, La Vida Loca, so long, and being in that victim mentality so long, you even lost yourself. That's what I feel, for real. You don't even know the power that you have, which is, this is you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't trying to get in a wrap up just yet, but it's powerful, man, and I need you to, as the card says, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, and you meant to share them. Please do so joyfully. I just heard reluctantly. Some of y'all feel like that, and it's like, nah, I don't know who ever told y'all, because some of y'all thinking, somebody just said my blessings are a curse, or my gifts are a curse, something like that. And it's like, whoever told you that? Like, please let go of that false narrative and them negative thoughts, because that is not true whatsoever. There's something heavy about the number 4 out of this. Okay, I need for you to get a stable mind for sure. That's starting here, starting first and foremost, and then of course stabilize your heart, because they go hand in hand with what you're trying to manifest. I promise you. All right, let's get into this. Oh my God, y'all, for real, this is crazy. Y'all are definitely connected to a Cancer, or you needing that Cancer, that nurturing energy, because this came out exactly in this pile for Cancer. And I'll be damned if y'all get the same one in pile 3. I know it's a setup, because I shuffled these cards. I promise you I did. Anyway, but look at what it says. Power awakening. There is power in the name of Jesus. Baby, if you don't embody that Jesus energy, because Jesus is within you, baby. For real. And it's powerful. It's a transformation needing to occur. I just feel like it's within you. No coincidence that there are 4 whatever kind of flowers these are. And this is your energy. I truly feel that. I said that to Cancer. Yes, it is. We're gonna get to the reading of this in a minute. This is fierceness, yet stealthiness is what they say. But it's like being fierce and courageous, knowing when to move and how to move when it's time. You understand what I'm saying? Not too soon. Okay. All right. And not like showing up and showing out, but not even having to say anything about it. Not being boastful in that egocentric energy, which y'all can sometimes find yourself in if you're not balanced, or if you're in a low vibe state. Because they don't. That's the whole vibe of being stealth, right? Ain't nobody gonna know when you coming. Whenever you ready with that, finish with that project, or ready to bust out on the scene, it's gonna be a shock, as it should be. A blessed one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to say the divine abundance for the end as well, okay? Let's see what this has to deal with. But first, you got to find you. That's what I'm getting. That's powerful with that number 3, because that's my Holy Trinity. It's all about getting into balance and alignment, mind, body, and spirit. Starting with your mind, that imagination, okay? For real. And loving yourself, baby. Speaking of that Cancerian energy, this is Pisces strong out of this deck for me, but I generally get Scorpio as well. So any of the water signs, and it doesn't have to be either. It just means, or that spirit might be trying to tell you to just embody this energy, which I truly feel that they are. This is somebody who is truly emotionally mature and balanced and stable, and knows what it is, knows what to give their energy to, knows how to go with the flow, not fight it. You know what I'm saying? Just balanced, especially in that hard way. Something about regeneration, and I feel like for y'all it's just renewing yourself, regenerating your heart chakra, for sure. Any of those chakras that I said, really, which is all of them. From the root, from the rooty to the tootie. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. From the root on up to the crown, you know. Look, getting balanced and grounded. I love that this is center of your overall reading. This is slow moving energy, patience, my child. I told y'all that back here. Be practical about what you're trying to do. Don't rush it. You can't. I mean, you can't rush the healing either, which this needs to go, and this needs to be upright. You can't rush it, baby. You have to take time out, you know? But continue to move. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing, Father, I pray. Order my steps in your word. Please order my steps in your word. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They ain't playing today. All right, y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. I said heavy earth energy, right? Taurus strong, could be Virgo or Cappy included. And yeah, you got this, baby. Her keep shining. And I know that's not how it go, but whatever. Knowing you can always count on me. This is pure bliss. This is fulfillment for the community, for the group, whatever your community may be, whether it's just your family, you know what I'm saying, your soul tribe, whoever, whatever, honey. It could be a group of friends even, you know. It's understanding the balance between you, yourself, well, I should say your higher self, you and your inner child. It is done. It's already done. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to see it. Some of y'all ain't seeing it. Some of y'all don't want to see it. But it's already in you. And it's something about to rock your world. I guarantee you of that. About to show you, baby. Whether it's a person coming into your life, whether it's you moving on, like, because I'm getting something about changing, like moving, you going on a trip. We going on a trip. We going on a trip. I do feel like it's too talking about just ascension, because this, I can't help but get chakra energy right here, you know, aligning and it's and balancing and grounding each and every one of your chakras and just in order, like, so it's like an ascension vibe, right, which allows for this awakening. You understand what I'm trying to say? Major changes. Yes, because that's what love makes one do. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what your potential divine abundance is. What did I say? I can't. This is a beautiful card. I told you. Growing, ascending, changing, you know, evolving. It says, and look at that, transformation, all them butterflies, and they're yellow. Something about your solar plexus chakra, which is where your self-esteem lies, Leo. That's you. That's all you. But there are, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, a 10. Another 10. I believe that's your number. That's your number. For real. Because I said something about 8, 9, and 10, even in power 1. That's powerful. Look, you really got all kind of other butterflies. The root, the third eye. What's that kind of purple? So I get 7th chakra right there. The card itself says, eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. What I say, y'all? It's not about being in that egocentric attitude, that low vibe state, Leo. It's about maturing and understanding that when you love thyself, your courage, your power, your self-esteem, your all of that will grow, will blossom, will expand. And that's a blessing. Don't ever let anybody make you believe otherwise. Because I feel like because y'all have such expansive hearts, such big hearts, and like I just heard, like, you kind of get the stereotype sometimes of being, like I said, egocentric, or even being like boastful, or, you know, center of attention, or whatever, what have you. But it doesn't always have to be a bad thing or negative necessarily, right? Just because somebody else takes it or tries to what's the word? Project that their insecurities onto you, don't believe the hype, baby. As long as you know, it's all right to be. I love what Kanye said in that Genius, his documentary. I mean, it's powerful. Like, people call him cocky. They really misunderstand him. And a lot of us light workers, you know what I'm saying, in past are very much so misunderstood. And I'm at the point now where I don't really give a fuck. Like, you believe what you want to believe, but that really says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really know me at all, you know I'm far from what you're trying to say that I am. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? Well, however it goes. I don't know. That's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either like it, or you either love it or you don't. Like, whatever. I don't care. As long as I love it. Because it's God in me. You know what I'm saying? That's my blessing. So that's why I feel like in the beginning I said something about somebody talking about their gifts are a curse. And it's like, nah. God made you the way you are for a reason, honey. You meant to show off the greatness that God has instilled in you. So if somebody don't like it, that's not who you need to be around. Okay? That's just what that is. And really, you really irritating they demons and they spirit, because they just mad because they can't be like you. So don't ever allow anybody to keep you in that victim mentality. I'm telling you. Pray for them and keep it pushing. All right? Because you growing stronger, honey. With this power awakening, which we about to get into in just a minute. Let me show you the overall underall energies. For the tarot, we got the Three of Wands in reverse. And this is when I was like, yes, like I ain't like this, you know. But I get, like I told Power One, I get the spirit is telling you to wait. Wait upon the Lord and renew thy strength. You know what I'm saying? Because this in reverse is telling me impatience, because this is the Aries energy. And it's like you're trying to move too fast and you ain't quite ready yet. You got some work to do, you know? And especially followed by this, and which we'll get to more in the wrap up a little deeper. But it's like, be careful, or you likely are to experience some sort of loss, you know, if you ain't moving. Like I said, I think I might have said it to Power One, but it's something about, yes, you can take that risk, but make sure it's calculated. Understand you don't move until the divine tells you to move. You know what I'm saying? Until you feel called to move. Something like that. And then overall underall energy for the topper is, she who rides the owl brings wisdom or justice. Look, but that's what they said, wisdom. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly what I get out of here with the owl energy. There may be a spirit guide told them. I already told y'all that. But yeah, this Libran energy too with that justice. Okay. All right. Now let's get into the reading of this beautiful totemic. All right, the number 3 totemic Puma, Power Awakening, pages 40 through 43, but what I will read to you will end on 42. I am Puma. I awaken within you the vigorous energy, fierce power, and ability to act without hesitation when the moment is right. Like I said, my patience and strategy, my preparation and precision, my fearlessness and decisiveness are now your own. Allow my sacred medicine to fill your soul and bring courage to your heart. Going back to Power One, yeah? You have come into your power. Inner reading. You've got this. Don't let fear or hesitation hold you back. Apply yourself fully to the task. Let go of old ways of viewing yourself as incapable, scattered, or wasteful of energy. That 8 of Swords in Power One. You have the ability to focus intently, to generate clear intention, and to achieve your ambitions through methodical steps. That King of Pentacles in the center, yes? Through methodical steps and an applied will. You have the internal resources you need for successful completion. Even if no one else recognizes your potential and believes in your future success. And wow, perfectly moving into Power 3, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it all connects. In due course, they will understand differently. By then, you will already be moving on to your next task. Trust your sense of timing. Have patience, baby. Going back to that 3 of Wands in reverse. And what I say, I believe I said that even in that 4 of Swords from Power One, but either way, and at Knight of Pentacles, yeah? So, when you know it is time to leap, do it without hesitation. Telling y'all, I can't make it up. So, spiritual guidance. Puma moves through your soul as guardian and guide. When Puma appears, it is a significant sign that you have come into your power. Puma moves with stealth and silence, observing, being patient. As she narrows her focus, she cultivates energy so that the correct amount of inner power for the outer action is there when needed. When she strikes, it is with precision and effectiveness. She doesn't waste energy. She chooses her opportunities. Hesitation is not in her nature. There is no time or energy for doubt and uncertainty when one is fully engaged. Oh, that just threw me all the way off. Hold on. There is no time or energy for doubt and uncertainty when one is fully engaged in conscious participation in the moment. You may wonder if this sounds much like you. You may consider yourself to be, at least sometimes, more of a doubter than one prone to fearlessness and certainty. Yet the soul medicine of Puma builds within us silently. We may not even realize that her power is there until all of a sudden, when it is needed, we act with unerring focus and unwavering commitment. We literally didn't know we had it in us until the time came and an attitude of swift, unfailing responsiveness somehow rose up from within. Puma moves with stealth until the right moment to act is upon her. Then she leaves her cover behind, and with unwavering focus she strikes. You are guided by her to keep your motives, plans, and preparation out of public view. Attend to your work. Become ready to be it rather than talk about it. Part of this medicine is strategy, planning, visualizing the end result. This requires simplicity and clarity. Even if the destiny you are seeking to manifest is big and bold, there will still be simple steps to take along the way. Puma is the huntress with singular focus. She goes after what is required in that moment. one step at a time, and thereby attains her goals. She strikes successfully because she works precisely. Take time to formulate your goals and go after them one by one with a sense of patience and calculated timing. Take charge of the situation by your willingness to be patient, to bide your time, to cultivate energy and courage, and trust your intuition to leap when you know the right moment is upon you. Puma might bring us the power we need to step up into a new role, seize control of a failing project, cut off a toxic situation in our lives, or cease unhelpful negative self-talk in our mind. That's the Eight of Swords once again. She indicates that a changing relationship with power is available to you now. If you have been repelled by negative uses of power by others or even yourself, recognize this and let it go. Forgive. Give yourself the chance to open up to using your power in a safe and wise way. Know that you are smart enough to learn from what didn't honor your soul in the past. When you ask for a great spirit to guide you from within your heart, your movements in the world shall benefit more than only yourself. This right use of power, surrendered and in service to the great power of the divine, will help you overcome your reluctance and lay claim to your will. You need your will to transform inspiration into action. The world truly needs this from you. Whatever it is that you dream of attaining or desire to do in this world, Puma arrives with this message. You have the power. And I told y'all that from back here. I got the power. Like, for real. Okay? Alright. That is what I have for you, pal 2. I'm going to leave it there. If it resonates, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially in including yourself, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. And if you want to join me for another pile, I will see you there. If not, please take care, and you may want to stay tuned for the wrap-up to see how this all coincides, okay? Alrighty. Alright, my beautiful Leos, welcome. Those of you that chose this pile number 3, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Now, keep in mind, y'all fucking get it. We are diving deeper into this into this beautiful success energy, honey. And I pray nothing but success and the best for you, right? But first, in case y'all missed it, y'all might need to go back and see what's up over in here, okay? And I do apologize for that. Hopefully the sun will move in a minute. But this is the 10 of Cups. In case you can't see it, like I said, I pray the sun moves in just a second. I can't help that. But look, that may be what's hidden from you until you realize, you know what I'm saying, your power. Because that's basically what we're talking about, healing yourself. Okay, realizing you got the power. You are successful. I don't care what anybody told you, honey. But you gotta believe. It don't matter what anybody else talking about. You gotta believe that deep down, you know. This is also bringing that 6th chakra, the third eye vibes back, coming off of even Power 1. Like I said, y'all go back and listen, man, for real. You might want to stop it right now and go back to that first, okay? Each pile, if you missed it, it all builds on itself, I promise you. It all connects, as you will see in the wrap-up. But anyhow, this is to bringing all the chakras. I mean, everything. It's the energy of y'all really need to get into alignment, and it is time, because the number 10, I feel like, is your number. Every sign has had a number resonate with them overall, collectively as a group, and yours happens to be 10, right? Because it's time. It's time to end this, whatever the self-sabotaging cycle may have been for you, may be for you. You know what I'm saying? To come into alignment. That's 3 and 3, which is 6, right? Beautifully. That's balance, harmony, peace, you know, stability, love thyself, self-love, for real. Anyway, there's also an energy of 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's y'all. Center of it all. And the point of it all, I love you. That's what God is telling you. Don't take it personal, baby. The reason you go through your trials and tribulations is for you to grow, for you to evolve, and for you to expand. Realize you signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? You will have success and victory once you realize that. All right? I promise you. The card itself says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Like I said, I ain't even read that. But that's why I got them songs. For real. The point of it all. Anthony Hamilton. it was something else. Oh, about the third eye chakra. It's something about seeing it from a higher perspective, okay? And understanding, like I said, your purpose, your mission, why you go through what you go through. It's all for a reason, I promise you. It's by design. Like I said, you signed up for it so that you could evolve. That's the whole point in life, right? All right, get into your topic. Whoa, Chicana. It's time, like I said. It is time. Stop playing around. It's not funny, but I heard somebody say, stop fucking around. Like, it's time. They said it hard, too. Like, it's time. They're about to push you, honey. They're about to push you. I don't know what these birds doing right here, but it's giving me some kind of vibe, man. I even feel like Phoenix. It's time for that Phoenix to rise. It's time for you to burn that old you and be reborn from the ashes, honey. It's time to grow with this green bird. It's time to get into that heart chakra and grow. And what in the world with that 19 potentially being a 10? I'm telling y'all, the time is now. That's heavy for y'all. It's time to end it to begin anew. 10 moving into the 1. I can't make it up. Plus the 19 is y'all's energy. That's the sun in the tarot. That's you, boo. It's all about you. It's all about me. Like I be telling y'all, these are general readings, but I truly feel like it's more personal. Like it doesn't have anything to do with anybody else but you, Leo. For real. In each and every pile. I don't care what signs or energies I done called out. I feel like it has to do with you. Okay? And stop letting outsiders affect you and what you got to do. You know what I mean? And it's time to see that. Like I said, third eye and crown schleeking. It's time to see that. These triangles and the way that this pyramid is set up, that's all about balance. I even get Libra energy because this is like almost like scales to me. I love that sacred geometry. That's beautiful. This is a beautiful card. It's a gorgeous deck all around, but because all these do something to me. We're going to read this towards the end, okay? It's time to cross into that new though. That's exactly what this is. All right? You got to let that old paradigm, that old timeline go, baby. We're going to look at this towards the end as well, all right? All right. Ooh, see what I say? This is sage energy in reverse. This is not being patient, not balancing yourself, also not waiting for divine time, the right time to move, as they said back here in that Puma. If you missed Pal 2, you need to go back. But it's the 14 being, and they're taking me back to this heart, this clan of the heart. I'm telling you, it all connects. Like I told them, that 1 moving to the 4, potentially being a 5, which would be even Hierophant energy and about ascending or mastering something or leveling up, especially spiritually. But it could be in anything. I told y'all something about that ascension energy for y'all. Evolution, growing. That's the 5 energy. But you need to be patient with yourself through this. Them growing pains ain't fun, y'all. I know it's not. And you may feel that like what was I gonna say? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? You may be feeling like, the signs of grief. You know what I mean? You may go through the stages of grief, and that's you need to. That's part of it for you to heal, because you really are. You need to mourn the death of the old you, like for real. That's what happened. It was the death in order to be reborn. And you're going to continually go through that over and over and over again. Every time you go through a major transformation and an ascension, every time, which is powerful because it's the center of your reading. Every time you awaken more and more to the powers within you. It's part of the process, boo. Don't fight it. That's the thing. Don't fight it at all. That's not going to help you. I promise you. It's just a waste of time, right? That's why they're telling you the time is now. Like, get with it. Get with it or get lost. You about to get left behind. That's what they said. Look. Somebody y'all not seeing it. This King of Swords upright would be that mental clarity and stability and seeing things truly for what they are from even higher perspective. This upright would be very astute, aware, knows that they know that they know. This is aqua energy for me. But honey, with it in reverse, this ain't no good. No good for nobody. It's almost even bringing me that unbalanced Libran energy, which can be a BIBI if you're not careful. You know what I mean? This is masculine energy. And look at that owl. It's talking about that wisdom, and it's powerful because like I was saying with that temperance in reverse, that's exactly what the overall energy for the bottom of the deck is. It's like impatience. You're not being patient. It's waiting on the Lord to renew thy strength. That's what I keep telling y'all. And then again, like I was saying, that's powerful that I even said what I just said about the whole death, transformation, and rebirth and all that, because you are losing a part of you, but it's all for the good. It's necessary to expand, which is the center of your divine abundance. You know what I'm saying? That's powerful, Spirit. Thank you for these messages. And then the overall underlying energy for your topper is she who rides the owl brings justice. That's what no coincidence. The owl is all about that wisdom, y'all. Okay? Awareness. They see through the dark. They see through the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, honey. And you need to get rid of them negative thoughts if you find yourself still in that energy. Okay. This is talking about, it's something about being, you have to do this. You have to balance yourself and ground yourself, or step through to the new, because that's where your success lies. And it's something about being successful over stabilizing your mind. Okay? Moving out of the illusion, like I said. That old paradigm is dead and gone. All this 10 energy y'all keep getting is over. OV. You know what I'm saying? See? It needs to be done. If you finding yourself in this low vibe, trying to be sneaky, conniving, lying, cheating, whatever, baby. It's time for you to move on up out of this, baby. You ain't no good here no more. You know what I mean? You got all these blackbirds, all this negative mentality. That's how I see that as. Negative thoughts, negative sayings, just a low vibe, Something needs to be clear. I also, because this is the only one that actually flipped when I was pulling the cards. And as soon as I saw this, like I told y'all, even when I got these two, I was just like, ugh, what is this about? Like I said, and it's that conflicting energy. Because the thing about it is, Leo, if you find yourself in this deceptive, and this is, I feel, is truly self-deception for many of y'all. If you find yourself in that, that's exactly what you're going to attract. So how can you be mad when somebody else come lying to you? You know what I'm saying? Doing it, just showing you basically. Doing exactly the things that you do. That's showing you the things that you need to change. I heard, don't be mad when you get hit in the head with that brick. Like, for real. But on the flip side, on the bright side, because I do like to look at both, I always try to look at polarities of every card, right? That's why I give y'all. That's why for me, it doesn't matter whether the card comes out upright or reversed, because it just is what it is. I give you what I channel. So, and I always try to look at, like I said, both sides of the coin. So, but on the flip side of that, low vibe, on the high vibe side, this can talk about strategy, right? And the beautiful thing is, I believe they talked about it in this Totemic Puma, right? Knowing when to, moving fiercely, but behind the scenes, and knowing when to strike when necessary, if and when necessary. You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole definition of stealth, if you will. Moving incognito, But like I said, when the time is right, once you learn really powerfully of assessing and awakening your inner power and your self-esteem and courage, you know what I'm saying? Having faith in yourself and your gifts, you know that man, it ain't no question, And that's what I feel like some of you may need to do, strategize on how you gonna move up out of this, whatever you dealing with, especially if it's low vibe, whether it's a situationship or I don't know, whatever else it could be a jobs thing, whatever, I don't know, whatever environment you in that's really not serving you anymore. It's finding a way out. Because I hear that again. That's funny, because I told Cancer that as well. And then I'm hearing even Jaheim again. I don't know why I hear him every time I hear that way out. But trying to find my way back to you, baby. But nah, you don't need to go back. If that is you do not need to go back. That's deception. Because ain't nothing in the past for you. You can't change it. You can't do nothing about it. All you can do is move forward, So let's see your potential abundance if you decide, look, that's confirmation for somebody. There's a train coming. Look, understand your gifts are a blessing. This peacock, it's time to shine, baby. It's time to show the real you. It ain't nothing about being boastful or bragging. It's just being grateful for the gifts that God has given you. You understand what I'm saying? Wow. It says there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Like I said, who care? I forgot what pal I said that to. I want to say maybe pal 1. But it's like, who cares what anybody else talking about? Because if they don't want you, maybe I did tell that to y'all, I don't know. But if they don't want you to shine, or even to, it ain't even about bragging, it's just about being like grateful. Because I just see somebody celebrating themselves. I don't even think I finished saying what I said about Genius and Kanye. But yes, people think he, arrogant and cocky. And I mean, I guess he can be, whatever. Who cares though? But it's like, he celebrates himself. That who is your better cheerleader besides you? You know what I'm saying? And I love the relationship him and his mama had. Like, that's a blessing, just to have full support. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the power. She knew what her son was from ye big. You know what I'm saying? Yay big, however they say that. He was always a genius. Like, for real. And some people don't know how to take that. But who cares? Do you. Be you. That's what God put you here for. And once again, if whoever don't like it, that ain't the crowd for you. You know what I'm saying? Not that you just got to try to surround yourself with people who gonna kiss ass. That's not what I'm saying. But you should be around the people who love and truly support you. Not because they can get something out of you, or not to use and abuse you. You understand what I'm saying? And that may be the issue that y'all going through, especially with all this mental confliction. Because I'm telling y'all, this is like heavy duty air energy here. I mean, we got a few little pinnacles and cups and stuff sprinkled out here, but it's straight air energy. A little bit of fire with that temperance, but it's straight air energy. All air. It's all mental for y'all. And that's what needs to be balanced the most. And it's time. It is time to step into this threshold, y'all. For real. Through it. Not even into it. Step through it. Step into your new. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the reading. All right, pages 104 through 107. But for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on 106. All right? All right. 19. Chicana. Time to cross the threshold. A threshold appears, bringing an ending. God, I can't make this up. I love it. Bringing an ending so complete that it is no longer possible to return to what has been. The past is done, y'all. You can't change it. The light of the stars is your faithful guide into this new world, which y'all need to turn y'all star upright, okay? As you trust in your divine connection, deconstructed forms shall reshape themselves into relevant, helpful, and beautiful new ways of living, thriving, and expressing your true self. Trust in your strangest ideas, in that which is different, inspired, or unconventional. This crossing is healing and furthers the activation of your divine potential. Sorry about that train, y'all. I can't even see it to tell you how long it is, but I don't even think I want to try to wait for it. Hold on. All right, y'all. I think majority of it is about done. So let me read that again, because I don't know if y'all quite heard that. It says, a threshold appears, bringing an ending so complete that it is no longer possible to return to what has been. The light of the stars is your faithful guide into this new world. As you, and I keep getting these spiders. Hold on. Okay. As you trust in your divine connection, deconstructed forms shall reshape themselves into relevant, helpful, and beautiful new ways of living, thriving, and expressing your true self. Trust in your strangest ideas, in that which is different, inspired, or unconventional. This crossing is healing and furthers the activation of your divine potential. In a reading, change is afoot. You won't feel in control of the process. Trust in what is new, different, or exciting to you. Don't assume that unless all things happen easily, then you must be on the wrong path. You are on the correct path, even if the birthing pains to fulfill it are challenging. What did I say? Oh, man. Thank you, Spirit. It don't even be me. I don't even know why I'm surprised. You are guided to reject societal norms about how you are supposed to live, or what sort of things you are supposed to value. Instead, trust your own values and believe in the truths that you feel within your own heart. In time, the world will be ready to recognize and benefit from your spiritual growth. The universe is helping you in all ways, including through correct timing. If you allow it, that's the thing. They allow you to exercise your free will, but you got to allow it with that temperance in reverse, honey. In time, the world will be ready to In time, the world will be ready to recognize and benefit from your spiritual growth. The universe is always helping you, or is helping you in all ways. Either way, though, including through correct timing. At the right moment, you will leave the past behind you and enter into the fullness of the present moment, opening up to the brightness of your future. I'm telling you, stepping into that new paradigm. Spiritual guidance. The Oracle of Chicana comes as a portent of crossing, a spiritual bridge between one world and another. The purpose of this is to increase spiritual light within you. Going back to that totemic puma, awakening your power, yes? So the purpose of this is to increase spiritual light within you, promoting evolutionary revolution, a kind of healing alchemy, which cannot be undone. Chicana is an oracle of destiny, of events unfolding according to the greater movements of the heavens. This is a sign of blessing, but it also requires conscious human participation so that the loving will of the heavens can manifest fully in the world for the benefit of all. Like I said, they give you the free will to choose, okay? But it's up to you to choose. Through how you choose to live, think, and act, this sacred shift can benefit many lives, including your own. This oracle is a sign that destiny will meet with your personal efforts, and the result of this sacred convergence shall be the fulfillment of an inner potential brought to life in the world. Systems and belief structures based on disempowerment and inequality will ultimately fail, perhaps not by one grand strike of love's army, but rather through the continual expression of new ideas that challenge the status quo, call attention to truth, and invite an inspired vision of a new way that honors all from a place of spiritual equality. This is love in action, chipping away at that which would otherwise enslave the human soul in fear. It starts within us. It is the movement of, that's the Eight of Swords, by the way, that enslaving human the soul in fear, right? It starts within us. It is the movement of consciousness, destabilizing the old ways of domination and darkness, paving the way for the emergence of a new consciousness of wisdom, discernment, and love. The our wisdom, yes? When your journey requires that you stand apart from the crowd, don't be afraid to embrace your outsider status and the freedom it bestows upon you. To think differently and objectively analyze what isn't working with the clarity that comes with a more remote point of observation. Your unconventional views may cause discomfort to some at first, but it is of the good sort. This sort of discomfort can stimulate a healing crisis, a divine disruption that cracks faulty belief systems, making way for the inspired innovation and radical improvement. And I couldn't even get through that fast enough. That's what I was saying, y'all, about the fact that when you just be your true authentic self, allow your inner light to shine, your power to awaken, you're gonna ruffle some feathers, you're gonna disturb some folks' demons, but again, as it says, that's, you were meant to, though, to trigger their awakening, to help them grow, hopefully, if they so choose. But again, everybody got their own free will, but that's not up to you to try to rectify or do. You just gotta be you. That's all God is asking you to do, for real. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So it is through the failure of that which cannot take us where we need to go that the new ideas which can are able to come to the fore. Things not working out as we had anticipated is nothing to fear. It is often mistaken as a, quote, no from the universe, but it is really just saying, quote, there's a better way. That's that Three of Wands in reverse, that Temperance in reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, okay? There will be those that lead humanity into the new world and those that try to hold on to the old ways. Yep, I'm saying. And if you don't come on to the new, you will be left behind. It just is what it is. Ain't nobody they're telling you clear as day, the time is now. Ain't nobody got time to wait. You know, you being told, you being warned, right? All right. So you are part of the spiritual spearheads piercing through establishing unhealthy paradigms. Do not be disheartened by absence of support at first, nor by risk or the possibility that the birthing of your idea into the world may take a longer time than you wished. And I do feel like that's what's happened. That's why I'm telling you with the Three of Wands and the Temperance in reverse both, they telling you still just be patient, baby. Don't get impatient. Don't allow that to kill or destroy the whole mission, right? I just heard abort. Like, for real. Because you gonna get in the way, and we tend to muck it up because we trying to do too much when it ain't time to. You move how you being told and guided to move. That's all you need to do, for real. Nothing more, nothing less. If you see, confirmation. Moving on, y'all got it. So do not be disheartened by the absence of support at first, nor by risk or the possibility that the birthing of your idea into the world may take a longer time than you wish. Do not be concerned if most do not yet understand where you are coming from, or if resources are scarce at this time, as other more recognized and conventional points of view are granted more support in the world. Have faith, because once the time has come for the alternative view to take root and grow, the success shall be swift and far-reaching. Ain't that what this pal is talking about? Persevere and keep your faith in the right outworks of all matters according to a higher plan. Time is working in your favor, so don't resist it, baby. And that's what some of y'all doing with all these reversals. This oracle comes with divine promise. Your time shall come. Like I said, be patient, Leo. Please be patient. Do not rush. You can't rush greatness. You know, it takes time to create that. For real. As the sun coming on out to shine, honey. That's you. That's your energy. Thank you for your energy. At first I was worried, honey. I really was. We're going to move on. That's what I got for you, my beautiful Leos. Those of you who chose this pile number 3, these are the messages for you. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, thank you so very much for doing so. And if you want to join me for another pile, if you haven't yet, I will see you there. Otherwise, please stay tuned for the wrap up. Until the next one, y'all, don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Leos, welcome into your wrap up. Let's get on through this, shall we? Try not to mess with them too much, but thank you for joining in with me today. And I pray that you got something, if not but one thing, at least something about this, okay? But anyway, let's go on and get into it. So keep in mind, for Pile 1 in the month of October, we're diving deeper into this imagination energy. I keep getting Gold Mine by Savannah Christina. As you step into this gold mine, you know, she's telling you, use your imagination. So use that third eye chakra for real. You can create magnificent things. You give yourself credit, right? I got the power. Like, literally, you got the power right here. That's the abundance that you potentially have coming in if you allow. You know, find yourself. Get within your heart, your powerful heart, because you are ruler over this. For your topper here, you got the number 14, potentially a 5, clan of the wolf heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. This is talking about finding balance within to nurture yourself as well as give to the collective, whatever your collective is, your community, your soul tribe, your family, whoever, whatever, however. But I feel like many of you are needing to truly focus on yourself. This, even though I said they're general, this is personal. Like, it doesn't have to do with anybody but you, Leo, for real. Because it's all about you valuing yourself and honoring yourself and remembering who you are. Come on, Mufasa. Remember who you are. Like, that's what I keep hearing. But for real, you have to have the courage to allow this awakening. Allow your power to shine through, baby. Okay? I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. Don't be afraid. Speaking of that, that's what this is. This 8 of Swords is straight fear. That's that negative talk, that low vibe energy that needs to heal, really, right? Aquarius energy strong here, but it's like you need an overall healing, because I'm telling y'all, I got heavy duty mental energy out of all of this. It's straight air sign. Like I told y'all, but I think I told Pal 3, you got a sprinkling of fire, pentacle, cups, a little bit, but this is heavy duty air. It's all about coming out of that victim mentality, y'all, because I told y'all, somebody living in La Vida Loca and y'all really enjoying it. Y'all been stuck, stagnant, confused in that victim mentality. That's that self-deceptive energy. And it's time to move. With this Knight of Pentacles in the center, it's time to move out of. Be practical about it. You know what I mean? If you want this wish fulfillment, if you want this peace of mind, if you want to break free from resistance, you got to be strategic. Instead of the low vibe, self-deception, lying, and cheating yourself, turn this into a positive. You can transmute any energy you want. For real. You have the power, my dear. You have to believe, and that's all about that mental, you know? Look how powerful you are. Like, you are extraordinary. You ain't like the rest, honey, and you've been called. Your mission will be successful. You got to find yourself first. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H. O to the what he say? Hey, y'all want to know what I'm saying? Oh, whatever. But it takes, and I love some of his motivational, mindset type of videos. Y'all might need to listen to that for real. He be speaking some wisdom. You have to change your whole mindset. I'm hearing millionaire mindset. That's what you have to embody. And if that's where you're trying to get, baby, this ain't gonna do it. Not at all. Not at all. This needs to be upright for sure, because this is awareness. This is seeing things for who and what they truly are when upright. You may take a hit, and I told y'all too, in reinventing yourself and awakening to your power, you will have to lose. The old you will have to die. And you can grieve that. You need to. That's part of the process. It's okay. Right? This card itself says, sometimes you learn truth offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all through and through, I feel like, where did it say that? Right here, the expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Some of y'all are learning that's truly what y'all needed to learn with this 10% reverse. It's balance. I'm so sorry for keep hitting this dog on tripod, but it's balancing the light and dark aspects within you. And for you, Leo, you kind of similar to even that Cappy energy. You have to battle so much so the ego, right? And balancing that. And I tried to move so that the sun so that the glare wouldn't affect us. But look, you trying to come out, you trying to shine through, you trying, and that's all right. I'll accept that. But try not to be in this Aries in reverse type of energy where you're controlling or manipulative, self-deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Where you really trying to be in your ego. Try not to be in your ego. And that's what it's about. It's about balancing the light and dark. We all have the ego, and some of us are can find ourselves a little more in that egocentric type of energy, more so than others by nature, right? Which sometimes, that's you. But it's like when you're vibing high, there is no way you can really be caught in it, because it just don't work. That's just the laws of the universe, right? It don't work like that. That's why I be saying the attitude of gratitude really manifests your miracles and magnitudes. That's how it works, right? Ain't no way you can be low down and in this type of energy if you vibing high. No way. And when you vibing high, of course, that is what you will attract, right? That millionaire mindset. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get into the reading of your overall underall energy here in the Uluka Bahini. I hope that's how you say it. The number 8. This is definitely you, baby. It's she who rides the owl brings justice. And I was telling y'all, I told y'all, even from Power 1 and that clan of Wolfheart, owl spirit totem is a spirit. Owl energy is a spirit guide totem for many of you, or you're needing to embody that energy, or even Libran energy with this justice here. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it. Look at here, and I can't make this shit up. 10 is y'all's number for sure. Y'all see it. 10 is definitely your number. Garden of, what was that? Papatuanuku? I don't know, but I get heavy earth energy here. This is alignment as well. That's powerful. And then look, 11, Ayana vision, way of the divine feminine revealed. Balance that divine feminine and masculine, Leo, for real. That's 11 too. The 10, it comes right after the 10, which is that new beginning, the spiritual path, right? But anyway, let's get into the reading of this. All right, you guys. Number 8, Uluka Bahini. She who rides the owl brings justice. And pages 60 through 63. But for what I'm going to read you, it will end on 62. All right. I am the goddess of karma. Look at here. Speaking of the laws of the universe. I am the goddess of karma, wealth, and balance. I come to correct ad arma, that which is dark, unnatural, and against nature, life, love, and goodness. I redress the misuse of wealth and power. I enact divine justice and restore divine order. Trust in the innocence of your own soul and fear not. What I tell y'all, I kept telling y'all about getting into that childlike innocence and all that anyway. Be carefree. Be free-spirited, right? Trust in the innocence of your own soul and fear not, for I am ever watchful and my power brings truth. Divine justice is always brought to bear. Inner reading. Don't waste your valuable time and energy worrying about people getting away with things. It's not possible. Everything is balanced out by karma in the long run. If you feel down or depressed, take action immediately to reconnect to joy, healing energy, and vitality of spirit. That's what I was just saying. I always try to find a way to transmute that energy and get into an attitude of gratitude. All things are measured and metered by clear divine vision, and your job is to put your faith in the work of the divine, whilst you tend to your own journey with trust and commitment. Spiritual guidance. From the perspective of those with awakened hearts, the world can sometimes appear to be a disturbing and frightening place where negative activity leads to prosperity, whilst good and worthy people struggle and suffer. It may appear that those who have wisdom are barely heard, whilst angry people with fear in their heart are afforded attention and power. It may seem that what matters most is tended to the least, whilst destructive purposes gain mass support and constructive causes struggle to maintain existence. It is very easy with such a view of things for the pure of heart to become angry, bitter, and despairing. However, you are meant to be a light in this world, and it is important that you allow Great Spirit to support you in this task. Safeguarding your state of mind is essential for you to accomplish your life purpose. I gotta read that again because I told y'all that's what this is all about your mental stability. Safeguarding your state of mind is essential for you to accomplish your life purpose. If you get caught up in negative thinking, as may happen from time to time, allow Great Spirit to guide you back to the truth of your inner light. Remember that the divine is more powerful than any nightmare created by human darkness. You don't have to deny the dark side of human nature or its manifest consequences for the health of the planet, but you do need to keep yourself secure within the light so that you can effectively fulfill your destiny as an earth warrior. Joy, happiness, and peace will not diminish your motivation to serve love. Rather, they will ensure you have enough energy to do so effectively. Whether you are facing a sense of injustice in your personal life or feel despair at the choices humanity is making in a broader sense, know that the divine has a grander plan than we can possibly understand. We are here to fight for love and do all that we can to honor what is true for us. We are meant to call upon the universe for assistance in all ways possible. We are meant to use our strengths of love, compassion, wisdom, light, and kindness to be kick-ass earth warriors who will never give up, who are smart enough to use every resource they can, including their living connection to Great Spirit, to affirm correct priorities that honor life. In this way, we uplift ourselves and inspire others through our life journey. There are dark forces that want you to lose hope because they know that when your heart is hopeful, you are unstoppable, right? That is your power awakening. Trust that karmic forces will balance the scales of higher justice with unerring accuracy, whilst you do everything in your power to remain connected to the light as you bring your loving energy, purpose, and passion to the world. Baby, I couldn't put it no better. That's where I'm going to leave it, y'all. That is what I have for you, my beautiful Leos. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourselves, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. If you want to join me for another pick a card, I will see you there, and you can check the link in the description box. If you're looking for anything else, you can check any of the other playlists on my channel, and I pray to see you there as well. Until the next one, y'all, please don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Deuces.